All right, so this is gonna be like kind of a long one. It'll be a tournament match from between Chuck and Shaun. It's a best of three, not draft league, but I felt like I'd post some tournament matches too. I'm actually in this tournament, and I've got some matches that I'll have uploaded eventually. But let's go ahead and get started. Unruly Demus is Chuck, and then K Blitz is Shaun. Um, do the same process like I do with the draft league replays. But you see Slowbro, Dragapult, Rillaboom, Zapdos, Cinderace, and Urshifu. I cannot talk right now. And then for Shaun, you've got Nidoking. Nidoking's a beast. Then you got Urshifu. Then you got Alola Marowak, Rillaboom, Clef, and then Zapdos. So, I mean, they have similar mons. Like three of them are the same. But for Chuck, I mean, most likely, I mean, this is just regular OU. And I think this was before the Zygarde ban. So you got probably Teleport, Slowbro. This is probably maybe Scarf Polt, Bandit Rilla, or maybe Swords Dance or Bulk Up. And then, well, no, this is probably Bandit. This is probably Bulk Up. Um, Obviously defensive. Wait, he doesn't have a Rock Setter. Okay, unless I'm missing something, there's no Rock Setter. Cinderace, probably Boots, and then like I said, Zapdos is his defogger. And then for Shaun, Rock Setter's obviously going to be Marowak. Then you see Urshifu's most likely Bandit, the Beast, the King, Life Orb, defensive, um, defog Zapdos, probably Wish Pass, Teleport Clef, and then probably bulk up Rillaboom for him just as like a secondary win con because he doesn't really have much speed control, or maybe the Urshifu Scarf, but we'll see. Um, I can see them definitely leading Cinderace here because he can get a quick U-turn off because there isn't really anything he's scared to switch into except for maybe Zapdos and Static. And then for him, probably maybe Urshifu. I mean, that's just how I play. Usually I try to lead with like something with U-turn that can actually pressure things out. That way to kind of maintain switch advantage. All right. He led Slowbro. And then he led Marowak. So, I mean, yeah, easy rocks. He's gonna probably click Scald. And he click Future Sight. Okay. I wouldn't have clicked it there because he has Urshifu in the back. But I mean, if he catches something slipping, that's good. Um, yeah, I wouldn't switch an Urshifu into a Marowak because I mean, a Wisp is most likely coming. And honestly, I wouldn't have bulk up tier, but I mean, I guess I don't know, a little confused a bit. But here comes Slowbro coming in because I mean, if you're gonna go bulk up there, I mean, at that point, might as well leave it to sack later. And Slowbro can't really. What in the world is that? Like a spec Slowbro? All right. And then Cinderace comes in, eats the Moonblast. He clicks Wish. I mean, he gets the Wish. Definitely clicking. Okay, he click Protect. Probably gonna do Okay, Court Change. All right, cool. So he is Boots. He's not like Life Orb or Bandit, most likely. Yeah, since he didn't take rocks damage anyways. I personally wouldn't have stayed in, but he really doesn't have a switch in. Well, Marowak, I guess, to a degree. Um, I I don't know why he court changed. Okay, he won the comments said misclick, but yeah, that was a big misclick. Boomerang, yeah, um, he's still taking burn. I don't know why he keeps shuffling this Urshifu in and out because it can't really do anything burned, and it's going to get whittled down, and there's not really anything he can set up on effectively, at least. Okay, what is this? Is this Slowbro Specs? I mean, I think it would have still killed from that range, but it's still doing a lot of damage. Now's the time to sack Urshifu. All right, there we go. Urshifu's gone. Don't got to stress about it anymore. It was stressing me out. All right, mirror matchup. So is his. All right, I don't know. I would have, if you're carrying Defog Zapdos on a team not really weak to rocks, I personally would have ran maybe choice band on the Cinderace or given him another move instead of court change because this team isn't weak to rocks to where you would warrant having two hazard removal. And then he caught another burn. Um, definitely, like I said, don't switch into something that can wisp you with a physical attacker. So like I'm still confused on kind of like the plays going on. Even still, I mean, I'm not really too sure what's happening because Slowbro would honestly be the best switch in, but really his team is kind of messed up because he doesn't have really anything that wants to take it. Unless this is like a special poke. Okay, so it looks like this is probably the hex set for Dragapult. But he can't really stand on Nidoking, even if he catches it with a hex, because and then like I said, Nidoking's a beast. Nidoking's just gonna like shred through this core. Unless he's like the rare like choice scarf you see every now and then. Nidoking just kinda eats. Fire Blast was not the move because since he's carrying Psyshock, so that would have been the best play. And then I don't know. He's taking too much like unnecessary damage. I mean, this was first round of the tournament, but yeah, Nidoking's gone. But I mean, it looks like it might kind of already be over. And then Slowbro comes back in. Um, and it's Slowbro. Yeah, it has to be Specs since it's taking rock damage. Zapdos comes in for Rillaboom, and then he switches into his own Rillaboom. Um, I don't know, and it's Choice Scarf Rillaboom. Interesting. Um, I don't know. I'm really confused. And they're just trading knockoffs at this point. He clicks U-turn. That did a good chunk of damage. Now probably goes back into Zapdos that he switched out earlier for some reason. And it's the mirror matchup again. Now you need to go for Defog. I wouldn't have discharged there. I would have went for Defog. Even though it looks like it might be already over. I mean, definitely having rocks gone is better than nothing at this point. That way he can feel a little bit safer. Yeah, see, he should have went for Defog earlier, Defog then Roost, because now he's out of Zapdos. And then Cinderace comes in. I mean, it just kind of clicks. Yeah, and it's not really going to do much. Oh, he survived it. Okay. But I mean, Marowak's going to eat that up. Ooh, maybe it's a roll. Yeah, it's a roll. Anytime something does exactly 50%, always be scared. Just because, like, something else is probably going on in the background. Okay, Rillaboom comes in, knocks off the Marowak. Even still, it's pretty much over because Zapdos just breaks apart Slowbro, and then even Urshifu can kind of like deal with Slowbro a bit, but the rest of his team just whittles it down a lot. Um, like I said before, for this one, it was just really questionable, like what exactly the thought process was over here. But I mean, solid match. And here's a game two, and looks like he brought the exact same team, even though in the tournament I allowed you to switch. And like I said, Zygarde was allowed, and this is Buzzwole was like one of the best Zygarde switch-ins. Its usage is probably gonna drop down with Zygarde being gone though, but I mean I want to try it out. Heatran, Toxapex, Mandibuzz, and then you've got Tapu Koko. Honestly, I'm not too sure about leads. Like I said, Cinderace and probably Tapu Koko. Turn that music off. Okay, so he goes Mandy. Clicking U-turns, like, yeah, that's his best option at this point. Going into Zapdos, yeah. He's probably going, okay, so he knocked off Boots, I'm assuming. Yeah, so, but I'm not really sure why he would double there. Well, I guess for Zygarde. I mean, Zygarde definitely was coming because Zapdos is just set up fodder for Zygarde. Okay, so you click Future Sight. Um, I'm not really sure why, because yeah, and you can't do Future Sight twice in a row. And yes, I'm definitely thinking he specs. That's the only reason why he would do that. But I mean, nothing really breaks past Zygarde at this point. I can't really think of a single mon. Maybe if his Slowbro is, I mean, if his Dragapult's Infiltrator and it's carrying what is it? What move am I thinking of? Draco Meteor. That's the only way. But otherwise, I mean, yeah, I it's not worth switching in. Okay, so he clicks U-turn. And then Rillaboom again, even though he just left Rillaboom. Yeah, I'm just having a hard time kind of like figuring out like the process going into these turns. Cause like at this point it's pretty much over. Yeah, he would have been better off hitting Woodhammer, to be honest. Because Woodhammer would have got the boost and been like a lot more damage. And then he goes into Slowbro, which he should have went for Scalds early. Because if the thing specs, then okay, I'm I'm really just I'm really kind of confused as to what's going on. All right. Yeah, yeah, because Draco Meteor is what he needed to do a long time ago. Either way, I mean, I mean, Zygarde is banned because it's good, but this could have been handled better via just better play overall. In all honesty, but I mean, it's gonna die because I mean it's burned. But I mean, we'll see. Um, yeah, this is just. Sorry, I got silent for a second. I'm still trying to like process the plays going on right now. But I mean, bulk up Urshifu, Magma Storm there. Um, I think it's over at this point. I really do think it's over. It's just kind of just waiting at this point. Oh, so he's Urshifu Rapid Strike, I'm guessing? Oh no, Wicked Blow. I don't know why I saw all that damage for some reason. But yeah, because Cinderace can't really do anything here. Gets rid of Boots. Because Cinderace can't really hurt Heatran. And Slowbro can't get past Tapu Koko. His only real Tapu Koko check earlier would have been Urshifu. But I don't know. I really do think it might be over at this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop it here because I think it's just going to kind of like last a little longer than it should. But I mean, definitely solid play from Shaun Kablitz, but I'm still just very questionable about some of Chuck's team building and play because, like I said before, you don't need two mons that can get rid of rocks, and your team isn't really weak with rocks, and he doesn't have rocks on his team at all. Definitely improvement there, but Shaun made it to the next round, and that is it for that replay.